Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsons? How you feeling? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I do a lot of ranting and a lot less reviews. Fam, let's keep it real. That's who I am here. But before we do all that, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for all the positive energy that you provide to this channel each and every time that you come. Fam, you know what? I want to have a conversation with you all. You know, we talk about eBay a lot. We talk about resellers. We talk about scalpers. We talk about come and Joe sellers. You know, come and Joe are like people like us, regular people selling. And you know, I noticed that a lot of people are just giving their stuff away. Fam, if you need money and you're selling your stuff, man, think twice about just giving it away. You know, I understand people are looking for steals and deals, but you know what? At the end of the day, it makes you feel some kind of way after noticing how much you sold the stuff for, feeling like you just got ripped off. This is why I'm talking to a lot of people. I know everybody on here know this information already, and I'm just preaching to the choir. But don't sell your stuff without researching your stuff first. First, find out what it sold for before you actually listed your items. You know, if you got these certain items that already sold on eBay, look them up and see how much they're selling for. You know, I hear a lot of people say they just want to get rid of stuff and they just giving it away. Fam, you ain't getting nothing for it. If you paying $100 for something and you only getting $10 for it after you sell it, well, you know, it loses value after, you know, you take it out the box. In most cases, no it don't. You know, a lot of people feel that, you know, inbox stuff is more valuable. Sometimes it is. Sometimes they're hard to find stuff that's out of box. People will still pay premium prices for it. You know, I cannot get angry at the people who are selling their stuff for market value or, you know, above market value. Fam, you know what? Look, times are hard. Now, you know the difference between resellers and scalpers. You know, scalpers have stuff that, you know, you can tell that they're scalped from a store. You know, you see resellers, people who just buy stuff and this is their whole job is to buy it and sell it and get maximum profit for it. A regular Joe, you can tell. They got a whole bunch of hodgepodge stuff and it don't look like it has no rhyme or reason to it. And fam, you know what? A lot of times when we get up there and we're selling our stuff, we don't think twice about it. We just want to sell it. We want to get some money for it. We want to do whatever it is that we're talking about we needed to do. But fam, you know what? I found that we're losing ourselves, our stuff, just giving it away. You know, one commenter told me that his wife told him to pull his stuff down, you know, when she seen the prices he was selling it for and wait till like Christmas time to sell it. You know what? I'm not mad at that. You know, my wife said, if you was going to sell your PS5 right now, when would you sell it? I said, I'll sell it around Christmas time. I said, I sell it right before Christmas. I said, you can get rid of it real quick. I said, the Xbox Series X, I said, if I was selling that, then the Switch, then at that particular time, you got to make sure you maximize your profit. It ain't about what people getting stuff for and, you know, how they feeling. It's about how you feeling. This is your stuff you letting go. Just don't give it away. You know, like I said, with my Funko Pops, I enjoy my Funko Pops. Some people don't like Funko Pops. That's cool. That's you. Me, I enjoy it. My shoes, I enjoy. This stuff, I told you I was running out of room. You see the Marvel Legends right above, like on that top shelf, and you don't see nothing up there? I took the Zoids down. And I said, you know what, maybe I take some of the movies I got down that's behind me and put them right there. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I said, I just rotate stuff, you know, over a period of time. If I get new stuff, just rotate. Just keep rotating. Why? Because you know what? That keeps everything fresh. You can't keep stuff up, you know, in the area that you got for a long extended period of time and not going to feel some kind of way about it. If the stuff you have in your area don't change, you start becoming claustrophobic. I don't give a damn how big the room is. You can have the size of what, 2 living rooms. You know, the great room and everything else. You can have the lower half of the house to display your collection. But if stuff never changes, it looks claustrophobic after a while. You feel claustrophobic. You like, damn, I got all this stuff, but damn, it just don't feel right. So what you do is you reorganize it. You keep trying to make it better. And this is what I'm talking about, fam. It's not about nobody else. It's about you. And when you selling your stuff, make sure you know what you got. You know, a lot of times people don't want to tell you, you know, man, you got some good stuff over there. Or you got this, you got that. You know, you can get this price and that price for it. Fam, you know what? Cherry pick what you get. Don't buy nothing just because. Don't buy it because, you know, everybody else buying it. Don't buy it because it's the hot thing right now. Because if you're not into it, trust me, it ain't no value. My pops, to me, they hold value because each set, each thing that I see that I got up there, I really enjoy. And see, this is the thing. You know, this is how you got to feel about every piece that you got. And when you selling off pieces, sell off pieces that you don't have a connection with. You know, that you don't see part of, you know, your situation anymore. You know, I've been looking at a lot of the Supermans that I got, a lot of, you know, all of that Batmans that I pulled down. I pulled down 15 Batmans. I said, hell, and I think I still got, wait, 1, 2, I think I got probably about 3 of them up there. I still got like 3 Supermans up there, fam, you know, and an Ultraman. Fam, it's amazing when you're not really understanding the concept of space. Now, as far as the Joes sit on the top shelf above the G.I. Joe, not G.I. Joe, Cobra figures. Here go the Cobra figures, and the Joes sit up on the top shelf. The thing about that is, to me, the Joes are not uniform, so I had them right behind me at one point. I had moved the Thundercats, and I had tried to make it all the way over, you know, and say, oh, we got some Joe. But the Joes do not look uniform. It ain't nothing about them that pop. The colors don't pop. It's hard for me to display that stuff. And, you know, one subscriber said, hey, why don't you do dioramas, you know, and that way you can have something that looks like it breaks up the monotony, that you can put something there every so often and change it up. And you know what? That actually makes sense. But, you know, like I said, it takes time for me to get some of that stuff going too, you know, or even to buy the finished product. You know, I'm looking at space overall. Space, selling, and everything. I've been selling some stuff off on eBay. It's just been different. I was quiet for a couple of days. You know, I drop videos like I drop mixtapes. I'm serious. It's like I'm a rap over here. I drop videos like mixtapes. The reason why I stopped making videos for a minute, I got burnt out, fam. I got really burnt out. You know, dealing with trolls and all those negative comments, some that you see and some that are held by YouTube because, you know, they're so disrespectful. You know, I thought we were way past color. You know, and I'm like, you throwing color at me? What are we doing? We talking about collecting. If you don't want to collect, you know, you giving me word for word what I said in the actual video, and I'm like, you didn't like the video. But you watched the 20-minute video you didn't like, then talked about it afterwards with 2 paragraphs? What is wrong with you? What are you really doing? What is really going on? That would mess with anybody. It had me sitting there thinking like, you crazy. There's no way in hell I watch somebody I don't like. I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience. I don't have the tolerance for that. But, you know, as far as, you know, me dealing with a lot of haters, man, a lot of trolls, a lot of other channels hating, man, oh my God. People been sending me little comments of people just trying to sneak in little digs, fam. I'm like, what is this about? You know, and somebody said, you know, they felt that your channel grew a little too quick and you didn't put your dues in. Man, please. You know what? You talk about what you know about. And if people are here for it, that's something different. You can't get mad at somebody for talking about what they know. You know, I may not know all the facts of what's going on, but you have a right to talk about everything. Man, fam, look, it's okay to be mad. it's okay, to vent and to get frustrated and rant and to look at everybody and say, what the hell wrong with you? It's okay about all of that. It's okay sometimes to feel exhausted and tired after work and you just sitting down. You don't even want to mess with your hobbies. I got cats who play video games and, all of that online gaming or, whatever. Even play with their kids. My kids are too damn old to be playing with now. Really, Daddy? What you talking about? Really? You a whole grown man. What you doing? You sitting there like that. You're like, dude, you're about 12 years old talking about you a whole grown. Fam, look. I'm telling you to live your best life. Enjoy what you doing, man. You know what? If what you doing ain't hurting no damn body, why is there so many people got so many restraints on what you should be doing, telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing? What you should be doing is just being happy. Enjoy being you. You are the only you out there. I see so many people with all of this talent, doing customs and, showing they caves and, their setups. And, I'm so proud of that. I'm so here for all of that. What you doing is what's making you happy. What the hell do anybody else will want to bring you down? I hear so many people say, well, you're a grown man and you playing with toys. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything damn near negative. I pay my taxes, pay my bills, I take care of my family. Fam, look, you have the right to do some things that make you happy. It's not hurting nobody. What I spend on this has nothing to do with the house. And see, this is what people get it mixed up at. Now, I hear a lot of people say all the stuff behind me is free. I sell stuff and and I flip it and I keep what I need. Nah, fam, I'm not doing none of that. Money is being spent, but it's not money that's, earmarked for the house or anything like that. It's money that's earmarked for this. At the end of the day, you're supposed to enjoy what you have. You enjoy the people that you are, hanging out with, doing what you're doing with. I got people that, I talk to who are in certain groups who can get certain things. And, sometimes I ask, look, I send you the money, you just do it. Man, cool. Like I said, I ordered from Hasbro Pulse and I'm starting to see the orders arrive. I missed my orders the other day because, UPS came and I'm like, why the hell they send it to UPS? Sometimes people send stuff through the post office, which is easier to get. UPS, you got to go through hoops and hassles, and most of the time they throwing your stuff at the door. Let me stop. No, they don't. They don't do none of that. Fam, I'm just saying, sometimes you just get amazed. You sitting here, you starting to see stuff hit them shelves, and, you getting excited again. You want to go out and, hunt again. The gas is starting to get capped off at a certain level. You starting to look at it and say, I can get out there and look around again. Fam, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. A lot of us are feeling stagnant because we are hunters. We go out there and hunt. We go out there and hunt, what it is that we collect. You collect video games, Funko Pops, action figures, Transformers, die-cast cars, gym shoes, Toyota Supras or whatever you collected. I don't know. Old IROC Zs, We all remember them, boy. Damn, from the 80s, the IROC Z, baby. Boy, please. See, this is the thing that I tell a lot of people. Don't let me get started into certain things. I have a whole damn thing of cars again, outside. And, fam, that's one hobby that I tell you, don't do. If you're not ready for it, do not go collecting real cars. I'm serious. When I say collecting, I'm saying, with real cars, you drive them. But, my whole thing is with that is, nobody tell you about the upkeep. Nobody tell you about, the upkeep is the maintenance. Nobody tell you about the insurance. Nobody tell you about the damn gas. So you buying all these cars. I got a couple of friends that buy cars, and I'm like, dude. He was like, man, do you know how much I spent last month on gas? And I'm like, what you mean? This was before I knew he had all what he had. Because, I was complaining about the damn gas prices. I'm like, man, I'm glad I don't get all of that other stuff I used to have. Because, it gets real. And I don't think a lot of people put too much of thought in. And, people say, how are you able to get this shit? Man, fam, you know how easy it is to get stuff. You put your mind to it, you can get any damn thing. I'm serious. You will get out there. If you went out there right now, when I was younger, I said, I'm going to get my own place. Got my own place. I got in there 2 months. I couldn't pay the rent. I think the third month. Man, I said, look, I love my place. I'm not giving up my place. I'm not giving up my place. So I went out there and found the side hustles to pay my rent along with the job that I had. And I was just working it. I was working it. Fam, that's what you do. And that's what's happening now with a lot of people out here. I asked them how they get certain stuff, and they explain, dude, I got these side hustles that I do to bring extra money, to bring other streams of income into my situation. To help fund some of the stuff that I like to do. I got friends that love to go on vacation. Every month they go somewhere. I'm talking about every month. And fam, that's what they do. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, I'm not a little guy. I'm a big guy, giant guy. You can't sit in no little bitty ass economy seat. You gotta be serious. You gotta sit somewhere where you can sit. They be like, damn, he big. Like, dude, why are you in this little bit? Boy, your legs. I'm trying to figure out how you doing this. Like, where your legs at? Damn, I just can't even stop. I'm just amazed sometimes, and I am so taken aback about how much the airline prices went up. Fam, this video is everywhere because this is collecting and hobbies too. There are some people who got hobbies who just take trips, and they get souvenirs from those trips. And a lot of people send magnets, like when we go places like, we were in Poland, we were in, I think, Germany, Czech Republic. Fam, you know what? My biggest thing is you gotta live out here. My whole thing is, I said to myself before I leave out the country, I want to see the 50 states first. But when I went to Canada, I was like, damn, I haven't seen all the 50 states. But fam, I was like, man, you take it as it comes. You keep doing you. You keep doing what makes you happy. Keep doing things that make you, want to do more. This is why I say you need more than just your hobby to keep pushing you forward. You need experiences. Your hobby needs to expand. If you just got one hobby you collect, sometimes it's not always a good thing. You get burnt out with it. This is why I do other stuff. Got the Funko Pops, got Hot Wheel cars, die-cast cars, cologne, watches, gadgets, video games, computer gadgets. Fam, look. You gotta have things that you are into that will help bring that imagination back. That imagination, like when you say, man, damn, man. Let's see, Chad just bought a damn, like 2022 Corvette. And you like, man, I like, how Chad got that. You're not jealous or anything. You're like, but damn, he got a 2022. Man, what would I have to do to get a 2022? See, that right there, see that. Like when I see certain people collections, this is why I ask you to post pictures, because certain things I didn't even know existed. I'm going down people's list of what they got, and I'm starting to pick out pieces that I want to buy. And see, that's what helps. That's what sparks this situation. And as I go through certain things, I box up the old stuff. Like before Thundercats were here, I think it was something else that was here. I forgot what was here. But each time, it's something different. Maybe it was Dragon Ball Z that was He-Man, where He-Man was at. Transformers was on the top shelf right up here. What Marvel Legends at. Voltron was over here. Fam, this is what I'm trying to say. Hobbies change over a period of time. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with changing what it is that you like. That means you're human. It's nothing wrong with changing your stance on a situation. That means you got more information to make informed decisions. You know, if you stay with the same, the same thought process, even with better information, then something is wrong, fam. You all are winning because you are winners. And that's what I'm so happy about. You know, I know my videos are all over the place sometimes, but it's there because I want you to have a lot of information to unpack, because it's a lot that we all face. You know, there are collectors of all kinds. You know, I used to have cologne displayed on these shelves. Yes, cologne. I got that much cologne. Fam, I love cologne. Man, yeah. Man, I love cologne, bruh. Yeah, ish. See, this is what I'm saying. Not on every shelf. Let me make sure I, clear that up. Now, I had it sitting on like certain shelves, but I had like these bigger risers so you could see it and stuff, because like I said, each time there's something different coming. Like I said, it used to be video games. At one point in time, it was all movies. Fam, I flip. It flips for me, But see, the reason why I don't just move out certain parts and put it in storage, because that will hurt me in the long run. I have stuff that I just don't understand sitting somewhere. And we don't want that. We want this stuff to make sure we could see it. What's the purpose of having something in storage if you can't see it? You have stuff here that you can see and you're like, okay, I know where I'm sitting at. I know I don't, need anything else. But that's just how it works, man. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Peace out.